Hello. Well, this is wrapping up our LA evangelism trip. And it's been a good trip. It's been a blessing to me. It's been a privilege to share the gospel on the streets and at the abortion clinics. A couple things that's blessed me is just at first being at a church that is very evangelistic. It does it from the pulpit, and the pastor goes out on the streets himself. He does abortion ministry and takes the gospel to the streets. I thought that was such a good example. And I noticed that there was an urgency on the people to also share the gospel. So I thank God for that. I think that is something that's very much needed in the body of Christ. So hopefully that can be repeated in other churches. Another thing that really blessed me, though, it's just our first time out at Pier the name of that pier? The first one. Huntington Beach Pier. Just right when we started preaching down the pier, there was a young man that stopped and listened, had a great conversation, and was wanted to receive Christ. And then we've had several like that. We've had 2 or 3 or maybe 4 people that have wanted to receive Christ. And so the gospel is effective. God has people out there that want to hear the gospel. Another thing that blessed me was the abortion ministry going on at other churches that are doing that, Grace Community Church, and also Calvary Chapel in Chino Hills that has a ministry that was, to me, very effective. Lots of volunteers. We were there 6 days a week, and they were sharing the gospel along the gospel clearly, and it was an organized event, and they have a lot of support. So I was very impressed with that. So I'm glad that there's Christians out there sharing the gospel. I was encouraged by it. Hopefully we were encouragement to them. The gospel is the power of God to save. People need to hear it. Right around me now, there's thousands and thousands of people here that are walking by that most don't care, and we need to warn them because we know God knows the end from the beginning, and God's already laid out the wrath that awaits those who don't know Christ and don't have His forgiveness. So we have a word to say. We have a word to say about this. God has put us in a place where we can have a play a part in serving Christ by sharing the gospel with the lost. We have a message and a word for them, a true word that comes from God, through Jesus Christ. Believe in Him, a word of faith we might share, they might be saved. And so it was a good week, and the word went forth, and hundreds and hundreds of